Good afternoon, Madam President. My name is Mweke Chibo Joseph. I'm happy for this day. In fact, we are supposed to have done this thing over the past 1 week, but back and front. But it's good because it shows that we all want this thing to become a success. My name is Joseph Mweke. I am presenting Naija Election TV, a product of Bring It On Africa. Bring It On Africa is an NGO that is registered with the Federal Ministry of Education. Our mandate is to help schools to grow, nurture talent, discover potentials, and run digital media. That was what brought about this studio, Naija Election TV. So we have always been in a fruitful partnership with your. Okay, here is the FCT NAPPS President. That's the National Association of Professors of All Private Schools, Abuja FCT. So they have over 2,000 members in their school, in their membership in FCT. So we have always been in partnership with FCT schools. I'm sure, but we have worked with over 35 of your schools over the past 3 years. And I want to also congratulate you for your deserving winning. You know, I heard that it's a tough election, but it shows that you are people's choice. You know, you don't have the resources, but God made it to win because it's beyond resources. It's about what you want to offer. And within 2 months, you are making a very big policies that most of them did not even do over the last years. It shows that was what made me to even accept this partnership, because the first time I met you, I've not met you before. I'm not sure we are 3 months old, but we are. Even though I know how this, but it's all good because you're a mother, and I am so proud of a mother you are. I give you my respect as a mother, and I want to congratulate you, and I want to say that in the next 2 years from now, FCT NAPPS will see what I have not seen over the past 10 years, and the people see your members, they are following you, show that they believe in your mandate and they believe what you are doing. So what we are doing, these are the members of our team, the committee that came here for this MoU that I want to sign. I want to paraphrase what we are doing here today. It's a very, very historical moment for our TV and also NAPPS, because I can tell you that we are honored for this partnership. I want to say it officially, we are honored. I want to also say thank you for the first time for this partnership. So, I've not been saying before. I want to tell the media now, thank you for this partnership. We are privileged to be in this partnership because it shows that what we are doing is identified by everybody. So what we are doing here is NAPPS FCT TV. Once she brought the idea to me that they want to set up a NAPPS FCT TV, where she will use that TV to raise voices for their members. There's a whole lot gap in the media for FCT private schools, and the health of things are happening that needs to be that media can correct. Most times you see multiple traditions, health of things, and going to all these media houses sometimes is expensive and very, very difficult to reach. So having our own dedicated NAPPS FCT TV can create that medium for people to come and speak out, and also use that TV to nurture talent in their members. I can tell you that the world we are now is catch them young. The days are gone where you wait for a child to reach a certain age before you can catch them young and they can become marketable. What sells now is digital skill and talent. And when we begin to nurture them young, when it comes to media, acting, broadcasting, journalism, and everything, technovation, that's what we should be talking about as educators and the lovers of education. So when she brought the idea to me I thought that okay, it's a good idea, but I think it's better if you start this thing under already existing brand, so that over the next few years you must have already consolidate on the mandate before you want to start up already a TV on your own. Is not easy. What you saw here is over 170 million naira project and it's not just running, not just starting up, but also running it, and consistency is the problem. So we now say, okay, how can we partner? So we now agree that, okay, let us now run the TV under Naija Election TV. So the NAPPS FCT TV will now be exclusively be hosted on our platform, and immediately I don't even take my time to accept, because it's still the mandate of Naija Election TV to build an ecosystem of education content where different bodies can come in and they run their content. This TV is not about me. It's about having a voice for education, creating a serious awareness, serious cry for our education. There is a huge media gap in the education sector in Nigeria, and that's why we want to. That's why we set up this Naija Election TV. So once she brought that, they said, okay, fine, we can collaborate, but let us study some MoUs and run your committees. Let us see how we can able to run it, so that it can now be dedicated under the Naija Election TV. I went and discussed my team, and they love the idea, and also she bought her own team. What we are doing here is over 3 weeks of negotiation. We'll agree, we'll come back again, we'll fight. You know her, you know your president. She's whatever she wants, she must achieve it. You can't push her, it's not a pushover. So at the end of the day, sometimes I want to say, I'm tired, I don't want it again. Because but I am happy that it shows that everybody wants to tidy up the knot to ensure a fruitful collaboration among the two partners. And I'm happy that we have, over the past few weeks now, we are coming to an end to sign this historic MoU that will only do one key thing: to promote schools in FCT. Our major aim is not about anything, but rather to promote schools in FCT, and that's what we have always been doing. And we are targeting at least over 1 million views over the next 1 year on our multiple content under NAPPS TV, to ensure that every Nigerian children, not even outside Abuja, sees our content. And I can assure you that the Naija TV will ensure a quality production, a quality content schedule, and ensure a quality outreach, so that by the end of the day, all our dreams will be achieved. And I can tell you that what we are doing here, if we get a minimum of $1 million over grant over the next 2 years, I won't be surprised. And we will get that, because we want to do something that vendors, investors, partners will want to key into. Thank God we have a lot of programs we want to run, our talent shows, many content under this TV. The only thing that we are going to give our children the voice. It's not more about sharing public schools and private schools. Now, this is their dedicated private school channel. All your content will be running for only private schools, so that everybody will have the sense of belonging. So I want to appreciate you, Ma, for this MoU, and we are showing you that my team and your team will make this thing work. And so that over the next 1 year, you will all be crying. But you're not crying, you're going to cry, it's not negative cry, but tears of joy that you came, you saw, and you conquered. And this one I can assure you, not because I have anything to gain here, because I love your passion, and I can assure you that this facility will bring forth a new dimension in your members. And even some schools that are not part of NAPPS will be rushing to join your NAPPS because of what you want to do here. What you want to do here is the first ever is happening in Nigeria. And for us to work with you to host this thing for you on our TV, we assure you that it will never be a thing of regret for you and your members. That's what I want to say, and I want to congratulate everybody for a job well done. We have worked so hard for this. Our countless meetings, our negotiation, our disagreement is all part of fun. But I hope that the disagreement will not end now after the MoU. That was sign the MoU now. She will not come here again, magazine. Please put this one, put this account. No, everything has now been tidy. And now we now have work to do. Now is when we now have the main work. The main work now starts as soon as we are inking this MoU. That's when the main work will start. And I want to assure you that what I'm ready to work, and she's ready to work, and the committee is ready to work, and everybody is ready to work for a good. And the whole world will hear us. Our program will go beyond Nigeria and global, and we will touch places where nobody believes that we can touch. And I can assure you this thing will happen not in 10 years time, not in three years time, but it will happen within the next 12 months. And this is what I can assure you, that I'm a go-getter. If you know me, if you work with me, I'm a do-or-die person. If I want to give my team or my time on anything, I rather die on that thing becomes a success. So for you to know that, for me to give you this kind of word means that I am ready for us to do this thing. And we're going to scale through this thing international. Everybody will keen to do what they are doing, and you'll be the first person in history of NAPPS to have ever done this thing, and posterity will always be kind to you and your members. I want to congratulate you for this job. Well done. Thank you. So let me allow you to talk before we now do the MoU signing.
All right, thank you. We bless God that this historic event is taken on today. It has been a passion. Right from I started NAPPS, we started NAPPS, you know, I was very committed as a school owner, and I haven't also walked through from the world to the state. I saw a gap. There is a gap that needed to be closed. And the idea of giving NAPPS a voice. How can NAPPS' voice be heard? Right from the first time I vied for NAPPS FCT, the passion was the voice. And that was the passion that kept me going when every other thing was against me. Because you can't, you know, you have a vision, you are most likely you are the one that will run with the vision. Even when you give to people to run, they may not interpret it the way you have it. And that was the push. I am a practicing educator, and I know what we face. It is not the same thing in real term of what the public's perception about the private schools are. It's not the same. I would say there must be a way we can also push our own narrative. The real thing, that the public can see our pains. The small school at the darkest corner can also have a voice. And we're not having a voice isn't cheap if you have to go, you know, the commercial way, the global way. So let's have our thing that can also speak for us, where even governments can know our pains and not just what is reported. You understand? And I thank God that today is happening, because it was God actually that brought me. And sometimes, you know, when the hand of God, when God sees the struggle of his people, he always sends someone to come in to, you know, to redeem the issue. And I see God's hand in this. And by his mercy, he's also the one that brought me to you. I never knew. I don't even think, you know. But when I had the invite for the interview, the maiden interview I had with you, you know, it was that I came in, something else, okay, talk to him about it. Even though I was speaking with someone ahead, I told you, because I've had this dream over there. So I have, the producer is not here, but she will be producing. I've told her, because I am someone of integrity by God's grace. I like walking my talk. If I've given you my promise, my words, I don't renege on them. You know, so she will still come in. And unfortunately, she's not here. You know, and that was how this talk started. In short, before then, that very day in our AMAC Zenith, we had, that was May 1. I can't forget that day, May day. We had an exercise, outdoor, you know, event. And the person that one of us just suggested, but I wanted the person to actually consult for me. I'm still pushing that person to consult, because there are other areas I still want my people to benefit. Sometimes you can't run alone. I think you can't run alone. So you need people who you know are seasoned in a particular place. And that is actually, you can mention it to this guy you are going to meet today. I said, okay. So as I came in, actually I had him as fine. Let me talk with him. And I just want to thank God that we are talking, you know. Fine, don't get, I know you were a bit offended that I was pushing too much. Well, you made a statement that I am a mother. Mothers always don't just think of themselves, they think of their children, the family. I'm looking at something that will be a win-win for you, for us also. And so that we would also not have any legal issue. Also that our members can also be carried along. And that's why I see I involve a lot of people. I think all the people we're discussing with at all times, most of them have been different sets of people. So not only just of us that are here, you know, to tell you that it was quite inclusive. And I bless God that today that we are here. And as we promise that we'll have more than that view, more than that reach, and eventually we'll also join in the satellites because we're going to expound. The NAPPS magazine too, a concept that we don't want to be pushed aside because we are educators and we're not just promoting viewership, we're also promoting readership. We want to begin to inculcate the reading habit in our children. We also want to motivate them, just as you are motivating them for the media job, we also want to motivate them into being able to read, write, become authors. I look forward to where some of them over time will start writing books. That is my dream, that is my joy. And I pray we all get there. And you know, together we will be imparting in the Nigerian child. So I just want to thank you. And for our members who are here, thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. I appreciate the support. And those who were not able to make it, I think they had some communication gap. Some people didn't know they have to come. I need to personally call. But I thought that platform was enough communication platform to do it. I want to believe, sir, maybe as we come, because I know this screening now obviously is part of our documentary. Please, the other members of the committee, they will have we'll impute them so that we'll have a fuller house. Because over time, they will also get to hear what I've said and what you have said. But so let it be an inclusive thing. I really want to appreciate you, sir.